Hello, viewers. You are getting familiar with the show. We do nothing than to reveal your celebrities to you. Omo one dance susu. Ye wa komshefo a omo hye botom. Omo timu celebrities nimu or ye newscaster. And then I also say, oh yeah, no one name the other side of the person. We reveal them to you. We deal with their spiritual lives. Their wunimuno and only a kanawaha. Namidia Maame Grace. You are watching Celebrity Pulpit and I am your host. Let's take today's worship from our own sister, Diana.
I woke up this morning with tears in my eyes. People are dying. The world is in pain. But God is able to heal and deliver you and I, if we just believe. Oh, I believe. I believe. I believe. I know you've been praying. I know you've been waiting. It's gonna get better. Soon it will be over. I know you've been praying. I know you've been waiting. Yeah. It's gonna get better. Soon it will be over. I know you've been praying. You've been waiting. It's gonna get better. Soon it will be over. Hey, just believe. Just believe. Just believe. Just believe. Just believe. He will do exceedingly. He will do exceedingly. He will do exceedingly. He will do exceedingly. Have faith. He will do exceedingly. 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 Whatever you're going through, whatever you're going through, He will do exceedingly. I know you've been praying. I know you've been waiting. It's gonna get better. Soon it will be over. So just believe.
Hallelujah. This is beautiful. Oh, you are watching Celebrity Pulpit. I'm here with our sister Diana and my name is Maame Grace. How are you doing, my sister?
I'm doing so good. I'm doing so well by God's grace.
You in Ghana for you who saying?
Oh, nyame adom enyom no de Ghana for ebaye no omo asom I mean DJs ne me team ne me fans for nyame adom omo asom pa che say omo edi ehun dwuma.
Wo yiraye for some time. Ena wo baaye said ya wo baaye de ye mpese ye behu e de be na kochi wo share baabi saa because wo yiraye na wa back with power bi e de na ko bubu wo na san remoldi wo a wa back saying my story ni kakra bi
Me da say me realize say after me call competition be Stars of the Future first season no na me call and me we na nyame adom me release an album but I realized that na adding you know, in terms of say we promoting you from studio, I mean everything about music. Nene into no me release the album. No, the intention no was to test the waters and see how things will go. But not easy. Into no me say it jai to hokakra. I go back to school. And I'm saying establish me home so that I can be able to support my music. Into that was how come me
into no ko pay sika.
Me ko pay sika. No cre.
Awesome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
What do you have to say about Celebrity Pulpit?
It's an amazing programmer. A programmer. Ghana phone crying. I mean, say station on Kofoshepa na across boundaries. Into no the mechanism yankopon and shamoding. Na the more mu change life, mu make impact. So mon koswa yankopon mama one day. Na mon koswa na munye.
That is our sister, our own sister. We refina. Apostle Ano Nebanie. Yabeka wasem later. Thank you for coming. You are watching Celebrity Pulpit. I introduce my guest. Eya na eya use unimomo. Unimomo. We di amin kanu wasem bebre wache wo system ni mu. Na ye di ye nyina na me ankasa po na me na nwene se nyame honhom etene so. Enne ye nua be ma ba ko pe e be ka nyame asema cho. Let's welcome Andy Dosty.
Hello. Hiya. It feels good, so good to be here on your TV. Thank you very much. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what this guy is doing on TV at this time. But as you all know, Celebrity Pulpit, I don't even see myself as a celebrity yet. But I know that some way, somehow, I'm celebrated, well, in a way. But to the most serious part, well, because we don't have enough time, my name is Andy Dosty. I'm a radio and TV presenter. I work with a multimedia group. And today, I want to share some, well, very interesting story. Something that's going to motivate you out there, I'm very sure. Here I am from a family of 5. Well, I have 4 beautiful sisters, and I'm the only boy, so you can imagine. And from a Christian background, well, things had been very rough. Being on radio, and even as I began DJing, I began from nightclubs. But my mom is a deaconess at the Pentecostal church, and she never liked the idea because Christo nibade wamani anyhow. So it wasn't something she really endorsed, even from the beginning. Well, I worked with a company called OTEC. When I was leaving OTEC, I signed with the Despite Group, and I moved to Peace FM. Then they took me to Hello FM in Kumasi. At that time, well, they didn't really believe in me. And so, well, the contract, cash wasn't too big. But after some time, I left for Angel. And as I was leaving, quite a bigger amount. And I remember my mom told me that she had seen a parcel of land, a plot. And so there were 2, I should buy one. I said, no, man, I'm not interested. Mama, now, come and see me coffee, me concrete, me koto ansase. Many time I'm the koto ansase. Ubasa told you and me told you amount. But for me to buy a land here in Kumasi, That's a no-no for me. Me ko Accra, me ko Todai. So my plan was to go to Accra and buy a bigger house. Well, contracts started coming in, and I was flying in and out of Ghana. Day in, day out, I'll move in to the States. Well, sometimes to London, I'll go to Amsterdam. I'll go and work, and I'll come back. All this while, I was not even thinking of getting myself a house yet. The cash I had was to buy cars and to spend it around just the way I wanted it. A lot of men or a lot of young men are thinking of spending, even if they have money. Forget about me. For me, I don't care about how you made your money, but I care about how you are spending it. Because at the end of it all, the end of the race is what we're looking at. We don't even care about how you began. And so for me, no one cared about how I began. Yes, it's good to have humble beginnings and good beginnings. That's all right. But the endings are the most important places, or the most justifiable means. Well, that's what everyone is looking out for. We are not too content with what we have. And so almost every time we are thinking of bigger things. Just as I said earlier, I was thinking of buying myself a bigger house where I can move in with my wife and children so we can live happily ever after. At one time in New York, I met this guy. Yeah, one America, this is a guy. Yeah, feel so more brave because this guy is always partying, spending unnecessarily. So he met me one day at a party and said, Charlie, Mr. Andy, the way you dey play music, yeah, I want make we go Ghana. And I asked him, what are we going to do in Ghana? Because yes, when I come here, I don't spend too much time. But you live here. What are you going to do in Ghana? I said, you? Said yes. Because housewarming, and I want you to be the DJ. I said, really? You, this worthless individual. I mean, we all thought that this was a guy who spent his money on drinks and girls and did not even have a proper place to live. So the guy flew me and we came to Ghana. Immediately I touched down, I picked up the phone to call my mom and asked her, and my mom said, yes, but I have to check. I said, check it for me before I even get home. I've arrived. At the time when she told me about it earlier, I think it was 3,000 Ghana cedis. Back then it was about 30 million. When she checked, the price had gone up to about, 12,000 Ghana cedis, 120 million, which I did not have that much. So I felt like it was something, a bigger mistake I had made. What happened to all the monies? I should have saved. But I told myself that it is never too late. And so I'm telling you today that it's never too late for you to start, irrespective of the time. Irrespective of the time, it is never too late. There are too many stories I can share with you. When I finished Form 5, I failed miserably in mathematics when I wrote common entrance. I'm sure most of you that write basic education, BECE and your West Africa, what you call WASI today. Well, back then, ours was the common entrance. And if you fail or if you want to retry, we wrote the late entrance. I failed in mathematics. I wrote it again, I failed. I wrote it again for the third time, I failed, and I gave up. My mother told me, you won't give up. There's no way I will let you give up. Because, I'm a son of a teacher. In fact, my father even taught for a while. And so they would never let me go astray or go wayward. You must succeed. So they told me I had to write it again. I wrote it for the fourth time before I gained entrance to the university. Imagine, I had been popular already. My names were written in front of taxis and trotros. Better yet, I never gave up. I sat in classrooms with young folks who looked at me as their bigger brothers. Some looked at me as their role models, yet I never gave up. So it is never too late for you. Whatever you're going through, it is never too late. Don't give up yet. Things or times are hard. You may see your friends driving in bigger cars and living in bigger houses. It is never too late for you to start. I was speaking to a family not long ago, and I was telling them that Nyansa, well, Obinyani at age 16, Obinyani at age 25. I know someone at age 60, at age 60 now, on his 60th birthday, this is what he said, that he had wasted too much of his life, too much of his time. Because Odi 10 years, he felt like he had begun life. 50 years of his life, he wasted on women, drugs, drinks, and other unnecessary vices. So it is never too late for you to begin today. As you watch this program, I'm sure you'll be well inspired. Never give up on anything. The millionaires you find around, the Dangotes, the Despites, the Kwesi Chums, well, they are the Kufors, all of them. I am sure they didn't have silver spoons. They were not born with silver spoons in their mouths. They struggled to get to where they are today. And so you can also struggle. It is never too late for you to fight and fight and fight. And things will be good for you. I mean, look at me. The son of 2 teachers. If I tell you what I've been through, well, life hadn't been rosy at all. It took me years and years for me to buy myself a land. One land. Guess what? I went for a loan. And Busumi Biayati. And 31st. So when your notification or your alert say atia we am do him because Charlie atia etikese. Now once you get land, you're also thinking of building it. And it took me 2 years to build the house. What was I thinking? No funds, nothing. All I was making, or the amount of money, my income, was just the salary that were coming out from my radio shows. Nothing, no shows whatsoever, because I spent all I had unnecessarily. I was spending them on cars. Why was I called Dosty Man? I was called Andy Dosty because I had money, sika ba mensem. But I never used it wisely. I had no one to advise me on how to use it. Whoever told me to use it, I felt the person was making too much noise and was disturbing me until I came to my senses. I can even say at age 40. So it is never too late for you. You are 20 or you are 16 or you are 30 years. Don't spend your time on social media following a musician who does not even know you. Sing about things that will drive you crazy and will make you or instigate you to fight society or to fight your fellow human and to be writing unnecessary stuff. I always say people don't even use the internet wisely. What is it for? The internet is not only for social media. You can go there and pick one role model and learn from, read about people. Just yesterday I was reading something. I was listening to an audiobook. And I chanced on something on YouTube, the 45 lessons. Try it and I'm sure you'll be well inspired. The 45 lessons of life. A 90-year-old inspiring people and telling us about the 45 things to learn. And I've decided to share it on my Facebook wall because it's never too late. At age 90, I fain or share these things. These are too good. For me, I had been in greater times. I have enjoyed life. And I never thought times would come for me to sit back and think about how to even make a family. But here I am. I hope you are well inspired. I talk to you today. I come to your homes. I come to your offices. Wherever you are, or wherever you may find yourself listening or watching me, I hope you get well inspired. Don't look at me. Probably you may have seen me on the street with someone and may snub whatever I am telling or the message I'm giving you. Inhale the message. Don't just exhale it. Don't rubbish it. Keep the message. Keep it in your heart and learn from it, and you'll be well inspired. I hope you have inspired you enough. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you.
Such a powerful message. Such a powerful message. He wants to run and leave me. No, I have questions to ask you.
Really?
Because maybe those watching can't ask you anything, but some
Right,
I know.
right.
Ebinumu wants sembi.
Sure.
Such a powerful message. Or say, when you're 40 cry, mumu.
Yes.
Bible said, "Dear wowu and then yamini newie." That's all one quadia. Then yamini any me what questions me and some person bisa.
Okay.
Okay. Enti one say your education system no e Ghana no. And about DJ any and nyomni ade and na parent bia who say ne ba person koye DJ dey abomination. Who say enti den na woka obi wo ho who say America ne ade they groom giftings.
Sure.
One media make us education polish up. The giftings is in us. And today now walk at you be an ebapie piamboba wofie. Now or can some say because that's what has made you.
Right.
And today now walk at you.
Well, when I was in the university, I think what third year or second year, I went to one of the lecturers, in fact a senior lecturer, and told him that I want to lecture in the school. And he looked at me and asked me, really, it's not that easy because you need to graduate, you need to be a lecturer, there are certain protocols you need to go through before you can lecture. But why is it that I feel no I started? Well, your third year, and why are you thinking of lecturing? And I said, I had to, because I feel like it must be part of the education system. Because there are a lot of people that look up to me. Even in my class, people come up to me and they ask me questions. So why wouldn't you give me the opportunity to do it? Miria University, I went back there, and still he was telling me the same. However, in 2003, there was a competition when I won. My girlfriend at the time, Etumi Fuse, what are you doing with the gift? It would be better, say, what chairman Krofunya be. So I came up with a DJ school. I think I was the first person to even come up with a DJ school in Ghana. If I'm not too sure, but I think
you've
so.
made other and the Dostys. Babies.
I have taught over 100 DJs. In fact, some popular radio presenters even came to me, baby, if I'm in some. But they be on radio to me.
And thank you so much for coming. Andy Dosty, you are watching Celebrity Pulpit, and I am here with such a great man, Andy Dosty. And your radio no some kwano pia console na mo friend.
Yes.
Pia console na obobo ba bi ba e wo ho. Say nyame on kron so etini Andy, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Right. We celebrate you. That's your celebrity there. He's such an awesome man, or was so much testimonies to give you. That's what we do here on Celebrity Pulpit. My name is Maame Grace, and I am your host. Same time next week. We are still here. We are the papa. Say nyame onkronkro tini munko ade amesrawo. Mo amofra me na Muslim ya Muslims. No, I don't hate you, but this is a pure church. It's a Christian platform. Come to me. We will host you on Revelations. My name is Maame Grace. Same time next week. Maybe another thing, baby.